Hello, David.
Hello, mate.
So, whole QUAKECON is basically over. You did some good deeds in the arena. I was blown away by your performance. How did you get there?
How was it? Well, how do I say? I think it's been a long time coming. Like I said, I think I was like quite disappointed by last year's performance, and this one I'm like, no matter what, I think if people didn't know, it was Kelly's birthday on Saturday, so it was kind of like, if I didn't make it and I was not watching the finals, you know, from the crowd, and yeah, I just took it match by match, and for whatever reason on the first day, like I was saying in the interview, like I don't want to say struggling for motivation because I wanted to win, but something just didn't have that explosiveness. But then when I came into day 3, playing Kilson in that match obviously very well, even against Wenger too, but as you can see, like playing against these guys who are just how to clench these games out. I mean, two games, 5 minute, two sudden deaths over 5 minutes or whatever it was. Yeah, I think both those, well maybe not both those games, or at least one of them is mine. We go to a map 5, anything can happen there.
Yeah.
But top 4, I'm happy with that, and hoping for another season to claim my prize.
Yeah. So, like, happy birthday, Kelly. We love you.
We love you, Kelly.
You are amazing. That game versus Kilson, I think that a lot of people in the audience was really surprised how you managed to play that game. Does it take like extra fortitude in your mind, or is it basically that you learn how that opponent works and then you perform and change your style accordingly?
I think it is a bit adapting to seeing how like Kilson will play and you know how he does play. So I do feel comfortable versus him, and I think as I'm playing, like it's the first map, it's going to be the match to get into top 4. So when I'm playing it, I'm like, you know, compared to the Wenger match, like in the Wenger match where it came to the clincher, I didn't have the closes, but then versus Kilson when it was about closing the games and keeping the performance going, I had that fire to go. And I think just going into that, into future tournaments, you know, I hope to think that I've reached that level, so now it's kind of like that's just, hopefully that's the standard now, you know, only top 4 of a day, maybe even higher.
Hey bro, top 4.
I'll take that. Amen to that.
Like on the box next time. I mean,
yeah.
Is that? I can see it.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. And
so it's like new meta. 3 Myztro boys and a random dude from Chicago.
Yeah, right.
Because for a long time, this is how the things look like. There is Shane, and then you 3 from the Myztro.
Yeah.
This is awesome, basically, for the team. Having such a strong lineup.
I think for Myztro, it's awesome. I think, and I think for me, it's been really nice to see Wenger and Razy, like, and how we've all kind of come together. I mean, even just working together in practice, and I mean, there's nothing there's nothing, you know, sinister going on there. It's like we're working as a team, and it's coming forward. But I think we're all kind of feeling it where when we go into these finals, we want to see more people challenge, you know. I mean, as much as it's okay, it's Rafa and it's obviously very good. There are other good players that are good, but then even the players that are from like, you know, 6 to 12, for example, how are they challenging these games? And that's making it more interesting. Yeah, I think having some kind of, seeing Rafa win is nice, obviously very, very good, but I think seeing the moment where, you know, something different happens, like an outcome that we didn't expect, and I think people could enjoy me getting top 4, and that's like something that's refreshing in you, and I hope to continue that storyline. But obviously, first place. But I need to address things in myself. Obviously, it's something that I'm still needing to.
You still have like let's say some inner fights when playing. I mean, if it is too personal, skip it up. It's like
I think I'll be honest. I think a lot of it comes down to belief and belief for different people. I don't know. Some people don't struggle at all to believe in themselves. I obviously have some level of belief, but you know, it's truly believing that I belong there and that it's possible.
Yeah. I mean, after this event, nobody can say that you don't. I mean, basically, I think that by this performance, you showed that you are the top 4 or even higher tier player here.
Yeah.
Talking about new challenges, do you see some other players coming really hot into that like peak of performance in Quake Champions?
Yeah. Well, I think what we might see in the next the next year or so, if there is another season or not, potentially not someone really coming into that top 4 or top 6 again. Probably going to see the same people. But I would say, like, you know, Strong Sage coming 9 to 12 and having that close game with Wenger, you can't bat an eye to that and say that wasn't luck or that wasn't a lack of skill. He purely played really well there. You've got players like Kelts. He's quite hungry, and I think he's quite talented actually. So it's not so straightforward. Like, this is how it's going to be, and this is what's going to, you know, how it's going to go. So
how does that energy from the audience get to you? Do you like sense it, that support from basically Dylan was rolling on the floor, jumping up. Do you have time to like realize it?
I think afterwards, because I need to see the audience reactions.
Yeah.
But I'd say 2 moments that I won't forget because I absolutely love them. One was the kill to tie the game with like 1 second left on DM6, and the thing is, I know that like it's on my pub, and I know that if I just hit the shot, the game's gonna get tied, and I can hear like, you can't hear anything, but all you can hear is like, you hear this mash or the sound in the background. I'm like, okay, this, obviously people really like that. The second one was like, I think I took the second map from Kilson or something, or the first map. Yeah. And I hear that I hit the game end, people cheer, okay, whatever. And I'm looking at my monitor, and then I look to the right, and then everyone looks at me. But then when I look at them, they all cheer again, and I just think like, oh man, I love that. That was quite nice.
It was good energy from this whole tournament. I think that like in general, we all hope that there will be more events with audience, because it's extra like energy to players, to whole community, I think.
Yeah.
David, thank you very much.
Yeah. Could I get Dave? Dave, do you want to come here for a sec? I'd like to just shout out my friend Dave. Dave's been helping me, well, not only just like helping me mentally or just like keeping me going, but I would say he's pretty much supported me in the last 6 months. And since I moved to England, it's been quite, you know, it hasn't been necessarily the easiest process, but Dave, and especially even coming here, like, you know, he's been showing me so much love and making me comfortable. And you know, top 4, it wasn't only just a single band performance. So appreciate that, Dave. Good work. Good work, Dave.
I'm really glad that Dave and Dave work together, and with Kelly, we are making perfect team, basically getting you to this level. I need to make that shout out to Dave as well, by the way, because he's like biggest fan of Quake Pub. Anytime I post something, even like smallest bark, he's there to support. So amazing person, and like more of these to our lives. Thank you very much, Dave. I wish you all the best. God bless you.
All right.
You are the champ.
See you next time.
See you next time. Thank you very much.
Okay, man.
Thank you.
That's right. How much sleep did you get?
None.